GAC Barchetta from GAC Design. Design studio GAC Design recently unveiled their car concept GAC Barchetta, an electric sports car that redefines the meaning of minimalism, quite literally. The design team has opted for a roofless car design and has taken out the windshield. When the sports car is not in use, it almost resembles a lush maroon table with its flat and glistening surface. The wheels often take the center stage with their hollowed inside and triangular steel bars anchored on the side. For the design team, GAC Barchetta is an innovative and avant-garde show car where they mixed inspiration from Italian car design and styling cues from their in-house concepts. GAC Barchetta is the first in the GAC Car Culture series of the design studio, which recently opened its doors in the design district of Milan in Via Tortona. Inside ECTOLIFE, the future of childbirth? In his latest conceptual video, biotechnologist and film producer Hashim Al-Ghaili takes us on an unsettling yet fascinating tour inside ECTOLIFE, the world's first artificial womb facility. The AI-powered fictional complex offers future parents a presumably safer alternative to natural childbirth, eliminating the often fatal complications associated with it. According to the World Health Organization, around 300,000 women die from pregnancy complications. ECTOLIFE artificial womb is designed to alleviate human suffering and reduce the chances of C-sections, writes Al-Ghaili. Instead of a mother pushing painfully with her body, couples are asked to push a button that births their incubated child. The project is also designed for women who have had their uterus removed following health issues, like cancer. Worldview space balloon to offer commercial rides to stratosphere for €50,000. Breathtaking voyage to the stratosphere. Arizona-based company Worldview develops a balloon-carried capsule for breathtaking voyages to the stratosphere. The first commercial rides aim to start in 2024 with a cost of around €50,000. Participants of all ages and physical conditions can enjoy this once-in-a-lifetime event above some of the most astonishing landmarks on the planet, the 7 wonders of the World Stratospheric Edition as they call them. From this point, travelers can experience contrast, feeling the Earth's curvature and the total darkness of space. The voyage starts by visiting the site the flight will begin, spending some days with local guides exploring the history and the beauty of the area. When the capsule is raised, it reaches altitudes over 100,000 feet, immersing the passengers into mesmerizing views. RTFKT and Nike launch CRYPTOKICKS IRL sneaker collection. RTFKT Studios, the Web3 company known for its digital avatars and metaverse collectibles, has announced that its latest creation will be presented in the form of a physical sneaker collection. Recently acquired by Nike, the brand has collaborated with its parent company to launch CRYPTOKICKS IRL, a line of futuristic footwear that brings its signature sneaker NFTs to life. Accelerating Nike's culture of innovation, the CRYPTOKICKS IRL is the first native Web3 sneaker featuring the latest technology, which combines decades of Nike sneaker innovation with RTFKT's vision to merge the digital and physical worlds, the digital studio writes on its official website. Nissan's hot ramen serving counter demonstrates no-lurch braking tech in Japanese style. Nissan E40RCE ramen counter demonstrates the advanced technology set to make the Aria crossover smooth and comfortable while braking in city traffic. While driving at good speeds down the city road, you need to stop for the red light. The cranky feeling of motion inside the car when the brakes are hit is not very pleasant. The passengers tilt abruptly forward and then backward as the vehicle comes to a standstill. Nissan wants to get over this irk of driving with their E4ORCE twin-motor all-wheel-control technology to smoothly manage the braking performance. The tech is all set to debut in the 2023 Ariya electric crossover later this year, but for now, the Japanese automotive giant wants to show off this technology in its unique style. Concept 4-seater Audi VISTA folds and transforms into a Segway for city riding. Student-designed Audi VISTA Segway and car. The student-designed car concept and 4-seater Audi VISTA folds in the middle and transforms into a Segway to navigate crowded cities and cramped parking spaces. Master student Hyunsik Moon reveals his car design brief as a 3,000mm vehicle for 4 people, signing his entry into the Audi-sponsored project as part of his second semester work in transportation design at Pforzheim University in Germany. Looking at Moon's presentation, the design might pave way for an Audi electric automobile supported by electric charging at available stations. Moon based his design on 3 keywords: fun to signify the pleasure of its driving experience, freedom to usher in the enjoyment of the fresh atmosphere and style, and quattro as the concept will employ Audi's in-house technology of the same title. The Rimac Scalatan is a stunning concept car with a 3D printed chassis that breathes oxygen. Built for the year 2080, the Rimac Scalatan concept by Max Schneider gives us a unique window into what our world and the transport industry could look like over half a century from now. Known for their advanced hypercars powered by cutting-edge innovations and technology, Rimac's brand image literally screams futuristic, and the Scalatan concept capitalizes on that, with a combination of features that make it incredibly enticing. The car comes with a stunningly aerodynamic carbon nanotube graphene outer surface that sits coolly on top of a generative design chassis made from 3D carbo-printed titanium graphite. This organic-looking chassis gives the car its structure and strength, while also being hollow on the inside to store the car's lithium-oxygen batteries. These batteries react with oxygen from air that passes through the chassis as the car drives to produce lithium oxide that's converted into energy. In short, the Scalatan actually breathes air like a living organism. The innovation behind HASSELL's Mars settlement. HASSELL's Mars settlement divides the structural mechanism into 2 parts, an outer shell to be made by remote control machines and the inflatable pods to be instantly built by astronauts. Through the ongoing planetary studies carried out by America's space agency NASA, moving to Mars has become an everyday subject. Supervised by NASA's Centennial Challenges program and Bradley University in Peoria, the 3D printed habitat challenge was an attempt to anticipate the possibilities of building technology on the red planet, which could also enhance future research for the space environment. Selected among the top 10 designs in this competition, the smart construction idea of Australian-based architecture studio Hassell and the UK-based Eckersley O'Callaghan engineers presented a manufacturing innovation with robotics and 3D printing technology. Designing a spacecraft for astronauts is about surviving on another planet for a certain period of time, but creating a place that helps adapt our lives to different spatial conditions goes further than that. To propose a human-centric habitat, the architects of this project aim to keep the people thriving on Mars. Moreover, building on a totally different globe was another issue for this competition. Offshore floating wind turbine SEATWIRL stores kinetic energy to stabilize voltage. SEATWIRL on regulating fluctuating voltages. Swedish wind turbine company SEATWIRL has patented the storage of kinetic energy in its turbines, which the company states can help optimize the rotational speed of a wind turbine and stabilize the voltage fluctuations. So far, the company has this patent in France, El Salvador, the UK, Ireland, and the US. The solution stems from a problem with wind power where voltage fluctuations are caused by variations in wind speed. The company states that the solution works by moving mass to or from the center of rotation. By doing so, the output power can be maintained with less wind and thus be optimized to reduce fluctuations on the electric grid. It is the same principle as a figure skater who pulls her arms towards her body to spin faster when making a pirouette, the company writes. Double the size of the Colosseum, Pierpaolo Lazzarini's Pangeos Terayacht is a floating city. Pierpaolo Lazzarini's newest monumental Terayacht. Proposing a giant floating continent, double the size of the Roman Colosseum, Pierpaolo Lazzarini returns with a new innovative, monumental Terayacht concept. The Pangeos watercraft is an itinerant floating city, comprising various hotels, shopping centers, parks, ship and aircraft ports, and all other facilities needed to house up to 60,000 guests in the middle of the sea. The Terayacht proposal takes its name from Pangaea, the supercontinent that existed millions of years ago during the late Paleozoic and early Mesozoic eras. Translating this into a somewhat futuristic expression, Pangeos extends its length for 550 meters, 1,800 feet, and measures 610 meters, 2,000 feet, at its widest point, the wings. If realized, the turtle-shaped vessel will become the world's largest structure ever built. Uneole combines solar and wind power to devise an ideal renewable energy system. A combination that maximizes renewable energy production. French startup Uneole has developed a silent, mixed energy system that combines solar and wind power. Specifically adapted to city buildings, the proposed mechanism comprises wind turbines covered with a photovoltaic rooftop to maximize energy production by 40% compared to a pure solar solution. Indeed, pairing two renewable power sources gives the possibility to alternate between them depending on weather conditions. As photovoltaic efficiency relies on solar radiation, wind turbines can take over at night or during winter when radiations are usually weak, making them the ideal complement. Low carbon and low cost. Safe and silent. As well as maximizing production across all seasons, the Uneole hybrid energy system allows us to offer the most profitable, balanced and least expensive urban renewable energy production system in carbon cost, writes the company. NYK Super Eco Ship 2030. Concept ship of the future, the NYK Super Eco Ship 2030 won the Japan Good Design Award 09. Organized by the Japan Industrial Design Promotion Organization. A model of NYK Super Eco Ship 2030 and a video about it was displayed at the Good Design exhibition at Design Hub in Tokyo Midtown during the Tokyo Design Week 09. NYK Super Eco Ship 2030, designed by Keiko Kosugi, NYK Line. While ships are the most environmentally friendly mode of transportation, increases in international trade due to the growth of the world economy have led to concerns about carbon dioxide emissions resulting from the increase in the number of ships worldwide. Ships need to incorporate further environmental technologies to continue their environmentally friendly presence capable of contributing to the world's economy. This ship differs from traditional craft in that it has reduced the amount of energy needed to propel it by reducing vessel weight and drag and employs environmental technologies thought to be important to the future, such as energy conversion using fuel cells, maximal use of renewable energy sources such as solar and wind power, and navigational improvements. In these ways, it is the container vessel of the future, reducing carbon dioxide emissions by 69%.